Am I the asshole for not wanting to go back to my wife until she has custody of her children? Bit of background, I, 40M, have been married to my wife, 40F, for 5 years. She has a son, 10M, and a daughter, 8F. From her previous marriage, I have one daughter, 7F, from my previous marriage. About a month ago, her son accused me of hitting him. I never put my hands on him or anyone. My wife confronted me, and I denied it. She didn't believe me. After the argument, I went to cool off and talked to my friend. He was worried, very worried, and said that I should get the fuck out of the house with my daughter. He said that I am a man and no one is going to believe me, and I could lose my daughter if things escalate. I finally understood the gravity of situation I am in. After a long walk, I made up my mind. I went to my house and asked my wife to come talk to me. I said that I never hit him. I don't know why he said it, and I don't want to know anymore. I told her that I am not feeling safe in this house, and I don't want to risk my future and my daughter's future. I told her I understand her mama bear mindset, so I won't blame her for not believing me, but last place I want to be is anywhere near a mama bear. I packed my bags and my daughter's bag, and we left for my parents' house. I refused to take her calls and asked her to only contact me through messages, since it's not legal in my state to record without consent of both parties. Her messages ranged from blaming me to blaming herself and wanting to talk in person. 3 weeks later, she messaged me and told me that she believes me. When I left, she actually started to question her son's allegations, and obvious inconsistencies started to emerge. She realized that her son is full of shit. She apologized profusely and begged me to come back. I refused. I told her that I can't risk it anymore. I don't trust her children, and I don't trust her to believe me. I can't risk it. She asked me what I want her to do, give up her kids' custody, and I said, honestly, I do love her and I do want to stay with her, but I can't risk it to be with her anymore if her kids are staying with us. I told her I am sorry and I don't expect her to leave her kids, so I think it's best if we move forward with separation. Turns out she is actually considering giving up the custody of her kids. The ex-husband called me and asked me why his ex-wife is talking about giving up custody. I told him the truth, and he was very angry with her son, but more angry with my wife. He respected me enough to not push it further when I told him to sort it out with my wife. So we are in middle of shitstorm and I am not budging. I can't stay in same house as her children. I am getting bombarded by phone calls of people blaming me for making my wife abandon her children. But what other choice do I have? I can't risk going back now. Am I the a-hole? Update. After I made the previous post, I made the decision to file for divorce and told my wife. Literally the next day, my wife told me that she is pregnant. I am going to be honest, I didn't believe her. It was too convenient of a time. I took some time to process it and asked her if she would agree for me to accompany her to the doctor's appointment. She agreed. She was 12 weeks pregnant. We had a talk and I told her that we're going to have to do our best to co-parent the baby. She made promise that she will make sure her son behaves from now on, that I will not have to worry about anything. I told her that I am not risking my future on her word, considering how easily she believed her son over me. I told her that I am not even blaming her. It's not like she was wrong in doing so. So we are definitely getting a divorce. She is scared to go through pregnancy all alone, but what other choice do we even have? We're gonna have to do our best. Another child will be raised in a broken family. Her relationship with her son has gone to the dogs. He is currently living with his father, and she refusing to talk to him. I can't find it in myself to judge her. She is going to have to go through pregnancy in her 40s, which in itself is complicated enough. On top of that, she is going to have to navigate her divorce. Add her pregnancy hormones to the mix, and it's just easier to just not talk to her son. All because she believed her lying son. I did talk to her ex-husband, and he and his wife are also struggling. His son is not doing well by his mother, basically ghosting him. I guess the stern talking to that one person recommended in my previous post is not needed anymore. He has gotten pretty good idea of how much he messed up. I guess we are in the situation where everyone loses. My daughter is only one who is left relatively unscathed. She is adjusting pretty well to the new apartment. She is getting into new routine. All thanks to my friend who warned me in time and helped me shield her from the shit show. P.S. People who were sent me DMs to see how I was doing and for updates, etc. Forgive me for not replying. I was very preoccupied with all things going on. I logged on to this account for the first time since I made the earlier post. Subscribe and like for more videos.